Hello friends, how are you? I hope that you are having a wonderful day at home, working on some of your things for today. Um, I definitely miss you guys. I'm so sad that we're not there, but I also want to make sure that we are all staying healthy. And so I figured that a good way to make sure that you're still seeing me and we're still hearing some books is by doing a read aloud. So I'm going to go ahead and read this book to you. Now I have my little tub of books for the day or for the week to see what we can do. Now I have this book called The Night Before St. Patrick's Day. I figured that this is a really good book. Just to go ahead and tomorrow is still St. Patrick's Day. Today is Monday, March 16th. But tomorrow is still going to be Tuesday, March 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day. Or, I hope that some of you guys can remember the nickname that we said that some people call it. Do you remember? That's right, St. Patty's Day. And so, I'm going to go ahead and read this book to you all, just so that we can still celebrate it tomorrow. Now, again, we might not do all the things that we have planned in class, but we can still do some of the things, and you can all wear your green tomorrow. So let's go ahead and see what this book tells us about. Okay? So when I look at the front cover, I can see the title of the book, The Night Before St. Patrick's Day. And I can see that it was written by Natasha Ring and illustrated by Amy Wilmer. And on the back cover, it tells me, "'Twas the night before St. Patrick's, the day to wear green." And the video continues. So as I was saying, we're going to go ahead and read The Night Before St. Patrick's Day. So on the back of the cover, it tells me a little bit about the book. It can either tell me something that is going to happen, or it gives me a summary of what has already happened. And so on this one it says, "So what do these two kids who can't fall asleep do? They set traps all over the house, hoping to catch a leprechaun who will lead them to his pot of gold. But they don't realize just how tricky leprechauns can be." All right, so here we go. The night before St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to try to get the book closer so that you guys can see it. "'Twas the night before St. Patrick's, the day to wear green." Look at that calendar. Okay, and so we're looking forward to March 17th, the day to wear green. And today is March 16th. So we are counting down and we are one day away. Not a creature was stirring except Tim and Maureen. They decked out the den from ceiling to floor with streamers and rainbows and shamrocks galore. All their decorations for St. Patrick's Day. Later, they carefully made traps with gold charms and rings. I bet we catch a leprechaun. They love shiny things. For if they caught one, so the legend told. Later, they carefully made traps with gold charms and rings. I bet we catch a leprechaun. They love shiny things. For if they caught one, so the legend told, they'd find where he buried his big pot of gold. They set all the traps round the room with great care, in hopes a wee Irishman soon would be theirs. What a fun project to do. There they are. The children then nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of golden coins danced in their heads. "Happy St. Patty's," said Dad early the next morning. Then he started to play bagpipes without warning. He huffed and he puffed an old Irish song.
Mom dished out green eggs and sang loudly along. When, from their bedroom, there arose such a clatter, the kids ran down the hallway to see what was the matter. And what to their wondering eyes should appear? Are you ready to see? But a terrible mess! A leprechaun was here! Oh my goodness, I can't imagine all that big mess. Be quiet, whispered Maureen. He's hiding somewhere. When we find him, remember, we must hold his stare. For if you look away, if you so much as blink, leprechauns vanish quick as a wink. The kids trailed muddy footprints back and forth across the floor, which led them under Tim's bed and past the closet door. And then, inside a trap, they heard someone giggling, a real live leprechaun. They both saw him wriggling. His eyes, how they twinkled, his body so tiny. His hand clasped a trinket so golden and shiny. He was dressed in all green from his head to his toes, and he looked like a cobbler wearing fairy-sized clothes. The children approached him, staring straight in his eyes. Tell us where the gold is. Don't be tricky, no lies. I buried it under a rock, smooth and hard. It's marked with an X, right in your backyard. Ooh. But when the kids went outside with their shovel and pick, uh-oh, they instantly saw it had been a big trick. Look at all those rocks with X's. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Haha, I fooled you. It's time to disappear. Happy St. Patty's Day to you, and better luck next year. What a fun surprise that was for all the kids to catch that leprechaun. Wouldn't it be fun to maybe try to create your own one? You don't have to make one if it's too much of a hassle, but you can definitely draw one. I would love to see them tomorrow.